It's my ed with Jeff. Seriously, it's my ed with Jeff. Oh, okay, why isn't it taking a picture? Oh, it's taking a video. Getting started with standards-based grading. So we're going to talk a little bit about using the standards-based gradebook in MyEd BC. In order to use the curricular competencies in gradebook, you need to first ask administration to set up the gradebook with curricular competencies for you. This is a step you can't do, but that Pat and Ben can do quite easily from the office. Okay, so once that's done, we're going to take a look one more time at our preferences. And because we're switching to our competency-based gradebook, we're just going to go to this gradebook preferences tab over here, and we're going to change the grade scale that we're using. The district committee that explored this has set a district standard, and that is to use emerging, developing, proficient, and extending. And so that's the one we're going to choose as our new default. That doesn't mean that if we have other classes that use the provincial scale of final marks, doesn't mean that we can't use that. It just means that in that case, we have to switch to that. The other thing that we need to do is to go to Gradebook and create a new category. So we're going to create a new category, and that category is going to be called EOL. And that is simply evidence of learning. The category calculation weight needs to be 1. And again, we're going to set that default grade scale. Even though we've already done that, we're going to set that one more time just to make sure. The entry mode, we're just going to do letters only. We don't want to get in a area where we're, you know, entering marks by accident. We're going to keep that category private for now, but as always, we can make that public later on. So we're going to press save, and we have a new category. Okay, and then we're going to switch down to our assignments side tab once more. You can see that we have 3 assignments already created, and they use the grade scale, the numerical grade scale. We're going to leave those assignments alone for now, and we're going to go here to add assignments. So we're going to add an assignment, and we want it to be in the category of EOL, which is now on our list of evidence of learning. Okay? And this is just a regular assignment, so we're going to call it para, and we're going to call this, the assignment is to write a paragraph, so construct a an SPI paragraph. And we're going to do our standard due dates. We're going to give it 1 total point, okay? And we've got our letter only, this kind of stuff over here. We still have our regular assignment things that we can use. We can put in a description, and we can exclude, include students based on whether they are part of this assignment or not. The part that's going to be interesting now is we're going to go to that standards tab that we ignored earlier. And if we go over here to multi-add, we can add curricular competencies. So we're going to add all as one of our curricular competencies. And then we're going to go down and look at the broad categories. So we have three or two big categories here. We have two others. The reason is there's two different courses put in here. So most English courses would have new media and English studies 11, so that you can do both ends of the curriculum. In this case, they're pretty close. I believe I added English 12 and new media 11. So we're going to take a look here at comprehend and connect, and we can use this plus sign to break down this category into its subcategories. So we have identifying bias, reading for enjoyment. These are basically comprehension tools. So we don't necessarily want to um, look at these, but in our at the bottom here, we have use information, think critically, creatively, and reflectively. So in creating our paragraph, we're going to be using that standard. And then the next big category is create and communicate. And so we're going to take a look here at express and support an opinion with evidence. And we're going to use using writing and design processes to create texts. Once we've done that, we're going to press OK. Now, one of the tips that I was given is to keep the number of standards that you're using each time to a lower number so that you're not overwhelming your marking process. So trying to keep each assignment focused on a certain curricular competency area. So we're going to press OK. And now you'll see in the standards list that we have all, which has no weight. We have think critically, creatively, and reflectively, express and support an opinion with evidence, and using writing and design processes to create texts. So we're going to press save here to create that assignment. And now we can proceed to the score page. Entering marks in the standards-based gradebook is a very complicated process, so I will give it its own video. But again, if you need any help, please contact me. Okay, why isn't it taking a picture? Oh, it's taking a video.